Hello, today I'd like to share how to install Python 3.9 in Ubuntu 20.0.4 from source. What's that mean? I go to python.org and use FTP Python to download the source program here like that. Okay, today I'd like to use the newest one, 3.9.5, and go to download from here. Okay, so that's what I mean. And in the video, I use the Visual Studio shortcut key. How to set up, please watch the video. I put this one under the description. Okay, and install Python, we have another way to install from install manager. Okay, and I already have video here, so you like it, that's an easy way, but I just like to share install Python from source. Okay, download from here. Okay, let's start it. Okay, so now my system here right now is I only have Python 3.8, just one install Linux open to 20.0.4. It's already default. Okay, just default one. Okay, so now my Python version 3.85. Where is Python? Okay, which Python? Okay, that located in the user bin Python 3. Okay, so now I like to install 3.9 today. Okay, so 3.9 say nothing. Okay, so before we install, we have to upgrade our system. Sudo okay 0. Okay, and check up Control-Shift-V. Control-Shift-V. Okay, this is something like we copy and paste. Same thing. Okay, so just I use a shortcut key, so I just Control-Shift-V and can do that. And in the setup, okay, I need to use a Win. So if you don't have Win, you install now. Okay, I already have, and I check this one. I already have both. So now here is very important. Okay, install this. Install those packages. Okay, very long, and I have this one in description. You can download from my GitHub. Download the script. Okay, so by the way, before we install, I better to make a backup. Okay, use a time shift. Okay, my time shift setup like this. Okay, and this is my Visual Studio. The Ubuntu 20.0.4 here, and I like to back up to here. So make a backup. Just one time backup. Okay, so now I make a full system backup and finish. So we want to create. You will create. You're starting to backup. Will generate of backup file here. I don't do backup now, so because I already did. Okay. So now I like to start to install. Now before install, we have to install this package. Okay. Control-Shift-V. Y. Okay, that take a little bit while to install all those packages. Okay. Done. And we also need to install Python 3 virtual software and pip, okay, and Python 3tk just for graphic, okay. So now Control Shift V. So now create. I would like to go to system project, okay, system. Make a directory here, okay, sudo user local Python source. Okay, so now here computer user local source. Right now it's empty, okay, empty, okay. So now I like to go from python.org to get the Python 3.9.5. Okay, so we run this command. Control Shift V. And we go into the download, okay, CD. Download. We get the Python, this one, okay, this file. So we will put this one to user local Python to unzip, to unzip and put to this location, okay. So Control Shift V. So let's look at the other location, computer user local Python source. See, we unzip the file to here, the source file to here, okay. User local Python source, Python 3.9.5, and all the source file here. Okay, so now before this we just want to verify again. Right now we only 3.8 Python 3.8. So we go into library, okay, and library we go into this location, okay. So we're gonna get another file here. So Python version. Right now still 3.8. We're not installed yet. Okay, so we go into this location. Go to model, and here we're going to find a setup file. We're going to model. There's another file here, so we want to modify one file called setup. This one, okay. We want to modify this file, so we use Win to modify it, okay. And set number. Okay, so now we go into here. We go into uncomment. Uncomment this one. I also uncomment this one. That's by default Python have this directory, but in the problem is here. The Ubuntu, you put a different location, so that's why when install they have some file, couldn't find it. Okay, so we have to change it. This one. We uncomment this one, uncomment this one, uncomment this one. Okay, so now that's good enough. So we okay, so now we want to quit. We will go to verify, see what I change again. Yeah, we already did our change. Okay, just verify here. So Q, and now so freeze. Okay, so yeah, that's just we would like to change those. Okay, so here we go here and to use a config file to configure to make a file like this. Okay, so make a file. So the configure is like this. So ls arrow. So configure is this. Okay, we want to use this file to make a file. Okay, so now and we use this statement, this script, Ctrl+Shift+V. Okay, it's gonna take a while. Okay, so but I don't stop it because just let you to watch. Okay, so now create a make file. Okay, the make file, and also we want to know SSL. Okay, it's good. Open SSL, yes. Where compiler to open SSL, yes. So we get this yes, and then means with the make file is good. Okay, you say no, if something wrong here, we have to repeat to change something. Okay, so now everything looking okay. So now we list. So we just did is we generate a making file. Okay, we generate making file here, make file here. Okay, that's how we just make. Okay, so now we want to make and install. Okay, make an install. And if we do something wrong, we want to remake. Okay, so we have to make clean this one. Okay, just remake. But the first time we run this command. Yeah, we just wait. Okay. They're gonna take a while. Okay, almost done. Okay, keep going, keep going. Looking okay now. Okay, install user local library. Okay, so everything looking okay. So just give us a warning. Okay, and you should install means we have to make a virtual environment. We don't run pit outside, pit as root. Okay, so now yeah, so we check Python 3, Python 3.0 because it's default Python 3.8.5, and we run Python 3.9. Okay, we already got installed. Which location? Okay, use Python 3.8 and 3.9.5 right now is in different location. This one's better because we separate. Okay, which 3.8 is in user bin Python 3.8. Okay, so now we going to make a virtual environment. We have to home A6 VM. Okay, so make a virtual environment directory here. Okay, so VM. So we're going to here home VM. Right now it's empty. Okay, so after that I want to make a virtual environment, put the program into this directory. Okay, so Control Shift V. Okay, so now we go back to check when virtual environment. Okay, so bin and my Python 3.9 is here. So let's look at here, open terminal. So 3.9, Control D, and Python 3 is 3.8. Okay, so that's we have to know this. Okay, because even in the virtual environment, Python 3 is still point to Python 3.8. So we have to know that you want to point to interpreter should be point to Python 3.9. And Python here is not working here. Okay, see, you even have the program here, but it's not working. Okay, in this case. So now we want to make a virtual. Okay, see, we activate. So okay, now we go to get some program here to check. Okay, test the Python here. Right away, they're gonna complain because we didn't set up the Python interpreter. Okay, so command select the interpreter. Okay, we're going to find it. And JSON A6 van and bin, and this one Python 3.9. Okay, so now we after this, so they will create interpreter here. Okay, already point to here. So Python 3 test. Okay, so now we just have to close the file and open it. Okay, see the complaints. Okay, so now still because we don't install the okay. So now we have to upgrade the pip. Okay, Control Shift V. Oh no, we have a mistake here. So now we have to make install here in virtual environment better. Okay, so now we do it. Okay, Control Shift V, and the pip we install those. Okay, so now we just let's comment this one again. So we have to select the interpreter again. Select the interpreter. And now we just have to close and we open it. Okay, see the complaint is gone. So now we just make a very simple Python file here. Okay. So see, it's get the charter here. Okay, so now also we get the Python 3.9.5 whatever. Okay, we test another sample file. Okay, so just go run. See, we can get another one. And we also want to test this. Okay, so make a GUI Python program. Okay, go run. See, we get this one. Okay, this Python GUI program. Okay, so we can make a smaller. We can make it big, small. So this GUI application. Okay. So now looking like everything. Okay. So we go to check. Okay. So bin user, other location, computer, and the user. See the Python. This way we install Python. Okay, this 3.8, 3.9 is in other location. We separate. Okay, so separate to where? So use bin local bin. See Python 0.9, Python 0.9 here. Okay, so that's better because I don't mix up the Python 3.9 and the 3.8 together. That's not very good. So that's easier, okay, for manage the system. So now I think that's all for today. Okay, we already installed Python 3.9, Python 3.9. Okay, to open to 20.04. Okay, so we install from the source, and also the program can run graph, can produce a chart. Okay, so see like that. Okay, you follow me step by step. You're gonna get this chart. Otherwise, you're missing some part. For example, this is very important. Okay, if you don't do this to make this SSL, okay, don't modify it, you may not get it. And also here it's important, you have to install those before you this another package you have to install. So you missing any part, your program not gonna work. Okay, that's important. So also I mentioned before you install, you have to back up your system. Okay, before you install the Python. Okay, so I think that's all today. Thank you for watching. If you liking my video, please subscribe. Thank you.